Okay. Hi there. This is Brian Sebastian, Movie Reviews and More, Women on TV.tv, I2247. We're all in 3 different states. This is going to be exciting to do. I haven't done this way before because I'm used to having everybody in the studio. So I'm going to have everybody introduce themselves because we get a chance to testify. Ladies first.
All right. Well, hi, I'm Natasha, Brian Sebastian's new co-host from Miami, and I'm here to learn all about this Lumicharge we got going.
And she's a singer and songwriter.
Oh, nice.
Yes, that is the most important thing. I am a singer and songwriter.
Balaji, go ahead.
Hi everyone. I'm Balaji. I'm from Lumicharge, creator of Lumicharge on this side of the coast, from Los Angeles near Orange County, California. So,
all right, let's talk about this. Laja, we met in CES at the CES show. Talk about CES, what it is from your view, and get into Lumicharge, how you created this and why it's important and why people like Tashi should actually go out and buy this, tell her friends about it because she's of that age, because she doesn't know about this. So you guys are the first time meeting this. Talk about that.
Right. CES is the place where everyone from the world, I guess more than 500,000 people show up in Vegas for a week, get to see the latest and coolest gadgets out there in the technology world. So we happened to have a booth there, and that's where we met you, Brian, and showcased our product, Lumicharge. Lumicharge is an LED light for the desks, perfect for everyone trying to organize themselves around a desk space, built in with phone chargers built in. It has a wireless charger and a universal phone charger. So it has a patented dongle that you can turn from an Apple phone to a Samsung or an Android phone. So you can basically charge any phone in the market with our Lumicharge, and actually you can charge 2 phones at the same time with the wireless.
And Balaji, lift that up a little bit so the audience can see it too. Yeah, and then tilt it in, exactly, just like that. So it's got 3 different types of 3 different phones you can plug in as he rotates it.
So you can go from an Android to an Apple.
And then show that
pretty
you could actually put the phone on top. Talk about that, why you created that.
Right. So and there is also a wireless charger too. So you can literally have with the camera angle, so you can have one phone charging here wirelessly, and you have another phone docking here and charging at the same time. One of the reasons for creating that is, as I'm traveling quite a bit, I had 2 phones at the same time. Even at our house, we have 2 phones. I have an Android and my wife has an iPhone right next to our desk, or in my kids' room, when in our work desk, we were constantly looking for cables to charge, and we were just going nonstop, just wires hanging out from everywhere. So kind of came up with this a light bulb movement. Why not create a light, which has all these chargers built in? And is looked for some of this online. There are few that have just wireless charger, but not all phones would work with it. So kind of created something from a use case for us. And, we got great reception at CES. A lot of people liked it. We've been around for about a year now, and on our website and on Amazon.
Tasha, when you were looking for this, what was the thing that you really liked about it? What you said, you liked it when you walked.
Oh my God. So what caught my attention was the motion sensor that the lamp has, because literally yesterday I was walking into my dark room and I was bumping into things and trying to turn on the light because I was blind basically. And then I saw that was so interesting that once you walk into the room, it senses it and it turns on the light, which is unbelievable. How did you come up with that? How did that come about?
So this one is I'm going to try to see if it comes up. So this is your motion sensing night light. So like I said, I have a little kid, she tries to run into our room in the night when, coming in. So we needed a night light all the time, but it was bothering the eyes, all the time. If there's a night light, my wife was saying, hey, I cannot sleep properly, blah, blah. But when the kid comes in, we didn't want her to trip on anything. So that's how we created this motion sensing night light that would come on when someone walks into a dark room and they notice, and this night light would come on.
And then it turns off automatically?
15 seconds. If there is no motion, it turns off automatically in 15 seconds. It has to be dark and it has to sense motion for it to come.
And is there like a big range to it?
10 feet, 10 to 12 feet.
Oh, wow.
10
That's
to 12
interesting.
feet. So there would be like, if you have it in your bedroom and you're always tossing and turning in the bed, it may annoy you. So there is a switch at the back to turn it off.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask that because if you're sleeping, then you wake up to like a club in your room.
Right. So there is options to turn it off also if it is someone is going to be tossing and turning all the time. But we use it all the time because our kid walks in, or in the evening when we go back from work, when we go back home, and then this light just turns on and we know to go in and turn on the lights or whatever we need to do, we could do that.
You know what's cool, Tasha? You know what's cool about this is that it actually folds. It's not that big. He built it and created it as a travel companion. So
that was gonna be my next question. If you could take this to travel,
you can fit it in your carry-on. It's comes in a simple carry-on box, so it's pretty. Right, and then you can turn it to any direction you want. It goes full 270. So, and there are 3 colors. So it goes up all the way, it's down, folds down. Various brightness levels. You can adjust the brightness. You can tone it down, and also it has 3 color modes, like the night light.
Ooh,
and
I like that yellow.
Full bright, yeah. So it gives a couple of mood settings in there, like for various mood and stuff. And it also has a fully built-in calendar that has date, time, and temperature built into it. So you can have the day, the month, and temperature showing all the time as well.
Wow, it has everything. Oh my God.
And there is an extra USB port at the back. So if you want to charge 3 phones at the same time, ideally you want to charge 2 phones and your watch or your smartwatch or whatever you want to charge, you can charge. So we are just basically, everything that we need to keep our gadgets charged all built into one desk lamp. So it's multifunctional. So basically.
Well, I mean, it's perfect because it looks like it keeps everything organized. Like you said, like no cables, no nothing. And that's the most important thing about people is keeping their work desk organized.
Correct. And not now everybody is working from home. They need desk space. They need to be able to charge their phones while they are working on it. They need to be able to, look at the clock. They need to get a good lighting. So ideal. That's how the whole thought process came in. There are chargers out there. There are wireless chargers. There are additional gadgets, but they all end up taking up your space.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not one like this. Have not found one like this. That's what makes it special because it's so compact. I can't believe it looks bigger than it is, but it's the right size. So when I'm traveling, I usually travel on my carry-on with a duffel bag, and I bring it in there, and then I fold it out because people go, well, "What is this?" I go, let me do this, and that's fun for me because a lot of people haven't seen this. So for you, you're that singer, you're in nightclubs, you're in Miami. This would be great for those people in Miami because guess what?
Mm-hmm.
You as a singer, this would be great for you.
When I'm writing, I need, right? Actually, my lamp just broke yesterday, actually. So that's very interesting to find this.
Well, that's where it has been too, where a lot of people want something for their desk, for the kids, for themselves as well, to be able to, use. Lamps have been lamps. There's not been too many innovations in it. I mean, there is just a few here and there, but we thought we would take something that is a need. Everybody has a phone now. Everybody wants to keep it charged. Also, they have a smartwatch, give it or not. And the very nice thing about our product is it charges any phone in the market. So I don't specifically need to know if I want to send you a gift. I don't need to know what phone you have. I know this would work on any phone that is out there in the market. So, and it is not just a phone charger. It has an additional use case of being, while you're writing your song or while you're doing your meeting or anything that you want, you know.
And the whole calendar thing, that's so interesting. I mean, now that everybody, you know, is in quarantine, and like sometimes we lose track of what time it is, what day it is. So that's honestly super important that that is in that lamp.
Right, right. And it's the same thing also when I'm looking at it, I want to go outside. What's the temperature? What's the temperature here? What's the temperature outside? So I can see the room temperature at least on what temperature I am in. There's a temperature indicator also in there.
How long did it take you to create that one? Because that's the first one, isn't it?
Yeah, this is our first one. We took about a year in development. We had some prototypes. We had an initial concept. And then we released our first version into the market. And then we took a lot of feedback from the people. And then we added a lot more features to it. And this is our improved version that we have right now on our website and on our Amazon stores.
And give you a website.
thelumicharge.com. www.thelumicharge.com. Lumi for light, charge, all one word.
So, and after that, so at this year's CES, what was it like for you this year compared to the year before?
This year was really very interesting and very good because we had a lot of people that are existing Lumicharge users come up to us. Yeah. And say, hey, I have this product so good. I mean, you know, so it was good to really meet some of our customers and also to show them our two new models that we have now. So they were all super excited to see our new models that we have now. So that was really good with CES as well this year, just to get to meet a lot of our existing customers and new people coming in and looking at it and going, you know, oh, how come we don't have one, you know?
You know, Tasha, you know, the funny thing about this was I always keep this with me. No matter where I go, I take this with me because of all the stuff that it does. See, so it says universal charging station, and I missed having mine here. I thought I could get back to Los Angeles one more time and grab it out of my storage, but I didn't have the time, and they started to lock down the city at that point. Because you're in Miami, he's in California, I'm in Las Vegas. So I'm at the house and I only have limited stuff here. So imagine I'm stuck without my Lumicharge lamp. Right here.
It could have been right there.
But you know, the whole thing, one of the things I really like about this one is I love that it has the three colors. I love the swivel lamp. I love the way it folds down. The advantage that he has with what he created is that the other lamps that I've seen out there don't have that. I saw some other ones, they go, hey, we would love to be on your show. I'm like, well, I'd love to have you on, but I can't because I chose this one because this one's better, more superior.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, I want the best products that we can find that a lot of people don't know of. Talk about the second thing that you created, because he had a wood box that I also saw last year, but he came out with other ones too.
Right. This is one of our newer models that after taking a lot of feedback, a lot of customers wanted something for their night desk, like more like a night light, but also built in with a universal phone charger as well. So our concept of having the universal phone dock is still there. So where you can turn the wheel and charge any phone in the market. Mm-hmm. So we get to charge one phone here. And we also have a wireless charger at the top. So you can leave your phone and charge. But what we did with the wireless charge was we also made it adjustable.
Oh.
So you can tilt it and you can have your phone, you know, landscape, or you can lift it and have it portrait charged, or you can just lay it flat and charge. So you get three options to charge your phone, depending on either you want to see the messages coming in, or you just want to let it charge, or while you're working, you want the message to be seeing. So we got that on this one. And this also has a clock and a Bluetooth speaker. So it has a speaker built in. So you can play your music, you can pair your phone, play your music, charge your phone, and also comes with a mobile app. You can pair it with your mobile app and pair it with your Alexa or Google. And you can make this your default speaker for your Alexa. So you could say, Alexa, as long as you have a Echo Dot or something in your house, you could say, Alexa, what's the weather, what's the temperature, or what's the news? All of that could come through this. This could be your default speaker for Alexa. And you can also voice control and say, Alexa, turn the color to red, change the brightness to 10%. So you can voice activate and control as well. So this is one of our newer models we launched in CES about 2 months ago.
Gosh, you're smiling. I can see the look at your face.
Because I'm literally looking at that and I'm thinking of like, you know, portable speakers is such it's a thing that everybody wants to have. You know, everybody wants to take their music somewhere or just anything that charges. And I was thinking about this as imagining that I'm at the beach whenever that's gonna happen and I have that little portable speaker. I was gonna ask, is it waterproof? Like,
it's not waterproof, but you could have it by next to your pool. But there is a built-in battery pack, so you can lift and put one of your batteries in there, and you could play music wirelessly. So you won't need the cable also. So at home you could plug it in when you are by the pool or whatnot. You could still play music and have the rest of the things going on it. So this has a detachable, replaceable battery, so you could power it through the battery as well.
That's perfect. That could be like my party speaker, my workout speaker.
Exactly. And it is mobile enough that you can carry it to your, from room to room or whatever it is. And as long as it's paired with Alexa while you're working out, you could change the songs just by voice. You don't have to touch your phone or whatnot. You just say, play the next song or voice control your playlist.
Oh, no hands free.
Hands free. And your phone is charging. So while your phone is charging this way. So if there's any messages coming, you can still see it too.
Oh.
Here's our new one. We just launched it, Lumicharge LD. We just launched it about 2 months ago at CES.
How's that one doing?
Not bad actually. A lot of people buying it for Valentine's Day was good. And then now I guess people are starting to look at us more seriously for the Mother's Day and all that holiday thing coming up. And now that people are at home, working from home, they are really looking for all these conference calls that they have to do at home from home. They don't want to have their headsets because it's hurting them quite a bit, but they also want the speaker, so you can pair your speaker, the phone to the speaker, and the call would come through the speaker. So you're literally.
Oh, you know what? I need to do that because on my phone now, I have to put the phone up to my ear, and I hate doing that because something happened to my phone jack. Oh, it's driving me nuts.
Right. So if you don't want that, you got the Bluetooth speaker here, so you can pair it, and then you could take the call from here. You just press the button. You can take your call from the speaker. You could talk into it.
Oh, that's what I need.
Wow, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Like a product like that you can actually have a conversation through your speaker, like if you were talking on the phone.
Microphones have been there. Bluetooth microphones are there. It just adds that additional. The beauty of this is you can also keep your phones charged while doing that. Instead of having to drain out your battery, and if you're on those 1 hour, 2 hour conference calls, you're worried about your charge going out on your battery or your phone. So you want to keep your phones charged all the time. Now that we are all taking our e-meetings, right? Everything is
everything is all online now. So even perfect that a product is out.
Right. So that's one of our new ones, and this is another new one that we launched at CES as well. This is our T2W, more like a bigger Bluetooth speaker. So this has a bigger sound base, but in a full integrated LED lamp and a wireless charger. So you can leave your phone this way, charge your phone, and you have your Bluetooth speaker and rest of the light, the same as our Lumicharge of the light. So this one has also been good because it's more power to the speaker on this one. It's a higher wattage speaker.
Hold up that one a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. Because that bass is that speaker is actually powerful.
Right. It's a bigger speaker that's ideal for my kid. Has it in her desk. She charges her phone, listens to her music while doing her schoolwork. So perfect for them.
And then you got a couple more too, huh? Don't you? How long did it take to create that one and then the latest one that came out 2 months ago? How long did those take?
So this was about 6 months in development, 4 to 5 months in development. And then we had a month or two to debug a few things. So we had it, like I said, we launched it at CES. The thought process went in right around August of last year. And then we started creating this pretty soon, quick.
And then you've got another one too. Do you still have the wooden box one too, or you created something else?
We do have that one, but it is that's one of our slow movers for whatever reason. We don't know why it is. It's a slow mover for us. So we are in the process of redesigning it to make it more, you will see it when it comes out. You'll be more happier than what it is right now. So we are putting in quite a few modifications to that, and that'll come out maybe end of this year.
So you got those three, and then do you have two more also? How many do you have totally?
So we have three major models now that are currently on our website and our Amazon store that we have right now. We have a small unit which is just the dock, which is only a charging dock. Basically imagine just this, right? All you can do is charge your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You can charge 2 phones. It's like a small puck that you can charge. So we have that as well, but that's a lower, not a lamp, but it's just a phone charger. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. I have it in that desk.
So Tasha, while he's going to find that, which one would you choose out of those three that you've seen? Because he's got two more.
Oh my God, that's what's going through my head right now. I think I love the little speaker. I think that's my favorite one, just because I love the vibrant colors. Like I'm a very visual person, and all those little, like those colors and the whole that you can like take it to, to the beach, you can take it to the pool, and you can charge your phone while playing music. That means endless music for the whole day. So that's my favorite one, is the speaker, the little speaker.
Oh yeah.
This is
How about you?
One that I was talking about. So it's just the charger. So it has a wireless charger, and it also has the universal dock.
Interesting. Yeah.
So this is purely just a phone charger, right? It just charges 2 phones. That's about it.
Right.
So the other ones are all more multifunctional, not just a phone charger, but
Mm-hmm.
it does more than charging your phone.
And give your website again, why people should go on to get this and where they can find it.
They should get it just because it does more than just your regular lamp, and it is not just a phone charger either. It is much, much more. It saves space. It saves, keeps you organized, helps declutter your desk space, and it doesn't matter what phone it is. Great for gifts, great for you for reading. It fits your decor. You could have it in the dining table, you could have it in your reading room, you could have it in the front, wherever it is, it'll fit perfect. They can go to lumicharge.com, and all the products are out there for them.
Tasha, tell us about how we found each other, what you do, and what you think of Lumicharge.
Oh my, how did me and Brian meet? Well, we met through a mutual friend. His name is John, and he's the person that I write songs with. So he introduced both of us, and then he saw that I'm very not tech savvy, very like social media savvy and like uploading and stuff. So he gave me a few projects of his to start uploading on his YouTube channel to kind of help him, because he's like, Brian's a very busy man, so he needs people to like upload stuff for him. So I that's what I was doing, and then he was like, hey, like it would be cool if I can interview you, and you can talk about your music and what you do and your goals and all that stuff. So we did an interview a couple of days ago that you can take a look at. It's also on his Movies, Reviews, and More YouTube channel.
And Balaji, all of a sudden, she started sharing it, it went to like #1 on the channel already. It's only been 2 days or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, it was this past weekend. So if you like Spanish music, I would suggest you to go listen to it. I have a new song called Gozala, which is like, you know, about like living life and just like enjoying life.
Ah.
And that's how me and Brian met. And now he's giving me a little tryout as his co-host because I was so funny in the interview.
But the funny thing about this is the more that I see what he's created on the lights, this is actually good for really nightlife too, because just the way the lights swivel, the travel of it, you being in Miami, being in South Beach, everybody's trapped inside. But when everybody eventually will be able to go, this will be something because it's, for me, it's sustainable. It's very, I call it environmentally friendly. There's some plastic on it, which is fine, but it's what he's created with it, which makes it enjoyable, which makes it really, really good. And you as that singer, I mean, you would love stuff like that, especially as you're writing, because you need stuff like that.
Exactly. I need that perfect lighting, because you know there's some lights and lamps that are like very, it's like too harsh for your eyes. So the fact that you can, you know, dim it and have that perfect, you know, light, I think that's perfect for songwriting, for trying to see what my next beat is, like while listening to music on the speakers. I think this is a really, really interesting product.
Now you're 25, right?
You know, a lot of people in the creative space, especially you know, writers, readers, and even we got video gamers, right? They are sitting playing video games. They need to keep their phones charged all the time, or they need to charge they need to keep their controllers charged using the USB on the back. So there's that gaming segment as well. There's the reading education segment, and there's also the so-called the older segment as well, that they don't want to go look for multiple places and wires to charge. So it fits that, I don't know how you call it, the moms, dads, and grads, or whatever that is. So it just fits that portfolio perfectly, you know.
It fits everyone. It's a necessity.
Exactly. So for your age, for Tasha, for your age demo, you hadn't seen this before, had you?
No, I've never, ever seen a product come close to what you showed us. No, never.
And then a lot of your friends haven't seen this yet. Wait till they see this, because they're gonna want to know where to get it. But what which one do you think your immediate family, your friends would like?
Ooh, definitely. I think the speaker, portable speaker one, I think that would be like one of the top ones, at least for people my age, because we like to be, you know, outside and like to do things outside. This is more easy to, like, you know, take with you and just like, you know, charge your phone, play some music while you're like hanging out. So I think that would be like most popular for my age group, for sure.
I think there is, like you said, there's both segments. Like there's one segment that wants to use it. Hey, here is this one for the outdoors, or rather gatherings and stuff. And there's also when you're writing your serious song, when you want the other light is also there as well. So I kind of like, that's why we wanted to create the segmented product for each segment. But it would fit for any age group. Like you said, it would go across the board for any age group, depending on their depending on what they are doing at that point.
On the lifestyle too,
right.
I think so as well.
And then we have the silver and the metallic finish on the black. So kind of a lot of people have come in and said they really love the finish and how it blends with their existing decor in the house, or adds to their desk space and blends perfectly. So it doesn't look out as an odd thing on the desk.
Yeah, it kind of just blends with its surrounding. Like it's a perfect color to match with everything.
Right.
Tasha, when it comes to what you're doing now, since you're sequestered just like everybody else, how is your time being spent? Are you writing more, would you say?
Oh yes, I've been taking my time to write more, to get more inspired. Now that I have a lot of time to think and just be more creative, definitely writing a lot. A lot of new songs are coming up in this next few months, so you better go and follow me on YouTube.
Give your social media links.
So you can find me on Instagram at vocally Tosh, And then my YouTube channel is Natasha Rumbo. So Natasha spelled with Nathasha. There's a silent H in there. And that's where you'll find me.
Excellent.
And Balaji, she also works at a radio station in Miami also.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh, yes. In the promotion, like like when you go out to festivals or events, you see those people giving out like promo items. I'm those people that are like, here, you want some free stuff?
No, we were at CES. We were right opposite to the media booth, and we had so many of them come in and look at it and say, "Oh, this would be perfect when I'm doing my radio talk show. They could have this light on there. They could be."
Yeah. Because you got a show prep, and you need, and when you're in the mornings, like your morning show.
For podcasting, they constantly need their phones charged, keep them charged. So there's a USB port on the back while they're doing their podcasting. So we had a couple of guys, a couple of podcasters actually pick it up at CES for our lamps.
So Tasha, you're watching what movie series now?
Oh my God. Don't even get me started on that. Game of Thrones. Have you watched that?
I've seen it all. Balaji, you seen it yet?
Bits and pieces. I know when I go on it, I lose track of time, and then the next thing you know, it's like 3 a.m. I'm trying to stay sane. So instead of binge watching, we've been watching quite a bit with kids, but on my time, it's either these series or mostly the regular general movies that I watch. Like I think I've shown the similar Shawshank Redemptions, and I'm watching through all the Avenger series, and I'm going through Star Wars again. So it's just repeat, almost I'm going to memorize most of the dialogues now soon.
Oh, that's right. You're a huge Star Wars fan. That's right.
Yeah. Yes. Who isn't, right?
That's right. Yeah. You know what? So what are you creating now with your time, and how are you being sequestered? How's that for you and your family?
Is that for me?
Yeah, Balaji, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So with the family, I guess we are all, like I said, we are all working from home now. Everybody is at home and so forth. So the kids the elder one, thankfully, school is going on. The little one, tough to manage, but work for us has been at home, busy as well, because a lot of people are at home. There's a lot of inquiries about the lamp. I mean, there's more people now looking at it from an eyeball standpoint because they're online. A lot of people have been purchasing it because they see the need for it now, because everybody needs to be in one corner of the house trying to work, and they need lighting and keeping their phones charged. So this is, in a way, this kept us busy. And we are, of course, creating 2 more new products that we are coordinating with our team in Asia on that. So kind of busy, trying to match both the family time and work from home time, I guess. Interesting.
We got about 5 minutes left. Let me ask you this. The way everything's been canceled right now, like I said, I told Tasha this last week, I see everything like this going on with, we have to learn to live with the virus now, whether people believe it or not. That's just how, because I can tell what's being canceled on the entertainment side. I can tell, when China doesn't have movie business going, that affects everything on the entertainment side with us. I will, Balaji, I'm going to have you on again once I get a hold of the gamers, because I've reached out to a bunch of the gamers. So you hit on to a good point. This is perfect for them. So I'm going to have a bunch of them on as we go. And I was hoping to have Sinbad on. So I'll make sure I get that linked up, because his son is a big, huge gamer. Thing is, and it's a little bit too early to see, but we don't know. Do you see CES happening for 2021?
I think they will put on a show for sure, but will it be this big and will all these people travel? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it is. I don't think they would want to discontinue. They would run it, but I think it'll be at a very, very, very slow rate, because we haven't signed up yet for next year. We don't know where and how long this is going to yield. And
right.
And I'm sure, pretty sure you were also one of those that said after the show this year, you felt sick for quite a bit. So that's.
I had a day and a half because I went from convention, and I was traveling cross country, and every place I went was extremely cold, colder than normal.
Right.
Also knew because it was so compact with everything that was going on. And I knew if I was tired, I didn't want to subject anybody to everything else. And it was kind of weird. I'm glad I did what I did with the time frame that I had.
Right. A lot of these events for rest of the year is canceled. At least in our trade shows, we had a couple of trade show in Chicago got canceled. We have another show in Dallas in a few months. I don't think it'll happen either. It's changing the way events are being placed right now.
Yeah, this is like the new reality. I think in the next year, we're probably all going to continue having to use masks, like for the next year, I think.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
we got about 3 minutes left. Tasha, give your social media links one more time, and then
all right,
you can writing and everything like that too.
Catch me on YouTube channel, Natasha Rumbos. Instagram, Vocally Tosh, and if you like TikTok, Vocally Tosh as well. So like TASH. And Natasha Rumbos. Trust me, I am the only one on Google when you search my name and last name. So I think it'll be easy to find me.
Nice.
And Balaji, you give your social media links also. Very, very important.
Our website is thelumicharge.com. Our Instagram is @Lumicharge. Our Twitter is @Lumicharge, and the Facebook is The Lumicharge. So you can find us on there. And we are also on Amazon stores. If you just do Lumicharge, you will see our products come up.
And it's like you said before we go, you kind of thinking of the next thing you're going to be creating now, huh?
Yes, we do have couple of products in the pipeline. We have, we have a few things that we are going to come out with that. I'm
waiting for him to give something away. He's trying to stop himself.
I don't think he's gonna spill the
I can
beans.
only imagine what he's going to create.
No, I want to show you rather than, I'll show you and I'll amaze you that way than say it.
So to be continued.
Right. And then he's going to say, oh, you told me about it. So I'd rather hold it and then, surprise you.
Yeah. And I want to thank both of you for coming on because, again, we're going to have to do it this way, but I do have my TV station set up. When I think it's safe enough, I only need 4 people, but I'll already have it. I have it set up in Vista, California. I've got a private studio down there that we could actually utilize, so it's actually be pretty good. And then I'm going to keep the Costa Mesa radio station. You know what that size is, so it's small and it's okay. I just have to have like 2 people on, which is fine. I'll kind of basically do it like this. And then Los Angeles station, I already have that kind of done up too. So everything is already built in just like this. So we'll be okay. And then what I'm going to do with this show, we'll end up having this go the way I need it to go, which will actually be pretty good too. And then if you want to check out what we're doing, you can go to the YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/movie reviews, the letter N more, movie reviews and more. And you can see all the stuff that Tosh has been loading lately, including her latest music video. But also, it's going to be up there for people to see too. And then we will spread this on all the social media links. And I'm going to see if I can get this aired in on iTunes 247 too, which will actually be really good. So I want to thank everybody for doing this. It works really, really well. I love this. And then the next 2 weeks, we'll have Blasha, we'll have you back on, and we'll have guests coming and talking about this too. Because again, Tasha, had you had not known about it, you would never have known about this, right?
No, never. So I'm glad you called me, Brian.
Well, that's the whole thing. He's got a great brand. He's got a great product. And I want everybody to know about it around the world because it's good. And the fact that he created these things, everybody has a good story to tell. Plus, you can take it with you, That's the good thing about it. All right, so I'm going to sign off with this. Thank you, everybody. This is Movie Reviews and More, Women on TV.tv, and iTunes 247. We will see you next week.
Thank you.